strongly welcome the conclusions and recommendation of the officer's report and the draft planning conditions. I wanted to just take a few minutes to talk about one or two important aspects of the application. As is referred to in the committee report, the application allows for a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week operation. This assumption forms the basis of the transport assessment and the noise impact assessment, which form part of the wider environmental impact assessment which underpins the application. By the way, the EIA, the environmental impact assessment, covers a range of topics in detail, including lighting, ground conditions, air quality, lighting, issues discussed tonight and that you've heard a few comments about. They are covered in detail in the EIA. But to come back to the 24-hour issue, the application is based on the worst case assumption of 24 hours, 7-day-a-week. So that means, in addition, the traffic and noise assessments both assume higher levels of traffic than Howdens expects to generate. So the levels of traffic noise assessed are higher than those likely to be seen if approved and if operated, ensuring a robust approach has been taken. The Council's environmental protection officers have thoroughly reviewed the noise assessment, and they also requested and received further more detailed information to help them understand the potential noise impacts. Mitigation measures included to minimise noise include use of narrowband HGV reversing alarms, as well as an acoustic barrier along the southern edge of the yards. This barrier is described by the environmental protection officers as unnecessary, given the low predicted noise impacts, and as providing a belt and braces approach to noise issues. The officers' conclusions were that even based on the worst case assumptions, the impact on local amenity will not be significant. In fact, overall, the assessment identifies no material adverse impacts, with most receptors likely to experience only a negligible change. As a result, no additional noise mitigation measures were required by council officers. No condition to restrict or control hours of operation is considered necessary or appropriate by officers, given the negligible noise impacts expected, even from these worst case assessments. Therefore, members can be reassured, as your officers are, that the local impacts of 24-hour operations have been properly and fully assessed and considered as part of that wider environmental impact assessment. The detailed hours of operation of this building are not yet known or confirmed, and they may well change over time as the business continues to evolve. As you've heard from Mr Fenwick, Howdens are looking to make a long-term commitment to Raunds and are a successful and growing business. The flexibility to operate on a 24-hour basis is required, and it's critical to this proposal. Without that flexibility, this significant investment in the economy of East Northants would be at significant risk. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman. I want to take this opportunity to elaborate on what we see as several key issues that relate directly to the planning application and the officer's recommendation to approve. Roxhill have had a presence in Raunds for some time, since the inception of Phase 2 at Warth Park, and we've been responsible for the development of the DPD, Airware, DSV and existing Howdens facilities. You may also be aware that we're currently constructing a supermarket facility for Asda at the front of the site, and I'm pleased to announce that as of last Friday, Asda have confirmed that this store will open on Monday the 24th of April. Alongside these developments, we have delivered a 35-acre country park, which is now beginning to mature, and we're delighted that this facility is being well used by local residents. We have had some very encouraging feedback regarding the country park, and in response to specific comments, we have recently provided a new visitors car park. We are committed to continuing to deliver such measures and facilities that align with local policies and priorities, and this application would deliver an additional 33-acre country park connected to the existing one by a network of new foot and cycle paths. Improvements to Meadow Lane to include a new surface, hedge reinstatement, installation of new picnic areas, and additional planting to provide a wider landscaped corridor, increasing from its current width of 15 metres to a minimum of 60 metres, with over 9,500 new trees and shrubs being planted along its length. The alignment, level and connectivity of Meadow Lane absolutely will not change. We are in the process of finalising the exact detail of Section 106 with the Council, but alongside these works we propose the following: a contribution to deliver an improved underpass under the A45 at the western end of Meadow Lane, contributions to Construction Futures initiatives to enable local training and employment generation. The transfer of a strip of land around the edge of the site to the Town Council or a body that they deem appropriate to underline our commitment to no further development at Warth Park. And we will also work with the Town Council to try and identify an opportunity to bridge the Hogsdyke to enable a link to the Lawrence Amos playing field. Finally, following the issue of visiting HGVs sometimes getting lost on London Road and attempting to access Warth Park via Meadow Lane, we have recently installed new signage on London Road, spoken to the individual companies that are located on site, and approached both Garmin and TomTom UK, who have confirmed there are routing errors on their system. We are now assured by these committees that these have been amended, so we hope that these initiatives will help to alleviate the problems moving forward. But in addition to this, we would welcome meetings with local residents to understand if they have any further suggestions. Thank you.